The controversial topic is that single moms can raise sons on their own.
No, that's impossible. You can only show them how to be a good woman. Men that our mothers are telling us to be don't even exist in her bed. Our mothers are telling us to be the kind of man she can't even attract into the house. So how can she guide me to be a man when she don't even have a man? She don't even know a man. Her daddy was fucked up. Her brother was fucked up. My daddy was fucked up. She had a baby by my sisters. How can she tell me what kind of man to be? She ain't mama, you ain't got a man. Or
hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Of the man you got, look what kind of man you got, mama. How you gonna shape us boys to be this kind of man that don't even exist but nowhere in your head? That's what's happening to the black boy, trying to listen to his mama become a black man that don't even exist nowhere but in his mother's head. With these unrealistic expectations of a man.
I don't care how Christian they are, how Muslim they are, how Hebrew they are, they will share a married man. Yeah. And one of the contradictions that black women have to deal with, who claim that they are not for polygyny, if you are not for polygyny, why is it we can often find single black women being the mistress to a married black man? If you are against plural marriage, how did you manage to end up as his mistress and he's married? So do you know what you're telling me? You're not against polygyny. You're against being accountable for it. You don't want nobody to know you are a co-wife. You see that? As long as it stays under the cover.
Dr. Umar.
But
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Happy Wednesday. Hump Day is what a lot of us call it. A lot of us think about it. Happy Juneteenth. That's what's shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. Say happy Juneteenth. I appreciate that right there. Listen, this is the day that y'all supposed to been celebrating instead of celebrating it on a good day like a Father's Day out here in the doggone street. But because society cares nothing about fathers, we have allowed Juneteenth to become Father's Day. So for those of you who did not celebrate Juneteenth on the weekend, y'all can go on and celebrate it on the day that it was supposed to be celebrated on, which is today. That's what's up. The 281 Houston, Texas up in the building. What's happening? How y'all doing? I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Midday News Show. Subscribe. We also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. Today is June the 19th, 2024. We almost at the end of the month, and let's not act like we don't know that we almost have to pay these people that we owe by the first of the month. Get your money up, save it, put your bodies on out there, make all the money that you can, get your tip money, save all that good stuff up, because there's no excuses for adults. There's no excuses for adults to not be able to pay our bills come the first of the month when we know it's coming. It's not like we don't know. We know, we just be out here playing like we don't know, and then we look stupid in the face and have to borrow money from other people and all that fly shit right there just to pay their doggone bills. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it over 100 by 08 after the hour. Appreciate that right there. For those of you who is new around here, subscribe. I'm going to need for you to subscribe. I'm gonna need for you to share it with your mammy them and share it with your pappy if you know who he is, and or share it with your mama boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Share it with the people on the job, with the people at church. I need for y'all to share it with the police officer who had just pulled you over. Share it. I need for y'all to be a part of this right here. Be a part of something. Don't be a part of nothing. Be a part of something. Something great out here in these doggone streets. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say, hey, Miss Shirley and Jermaine, prayers for both. Love you, Willie, love you back. I appreciate that right there, man. Thank y'all for being around here. California's up in the building. New York is up in the house. Sugarland, Texas is up in here. Hashtag Willie say hush out here. Much love. Willie get the bag, bro. What it do? Say the 334 to Monkey Town is up in the building. Say this is funny. Come on, Charleston. Why? Y'all know Charleston be spitting them facts out here in these streets. Yeah. Your mammy got a fantasy man. Your mama raising you to be a good one. Your mama, to all you boys, your mammy is raising you to be a good woman. And shout out to them good mamas who was raising their sons to be good women. Tell you how to be a man, but can't pick a man to save your life. Not at all. It's real strange. Tell you what a man's supposed to do and what a man ain't supposed to do, and they keep picking those same dudes who ain't supposed to do all the stuff that they be saying. All we have to do is just allow them to talk, like I be trying to tell you. I know. Damn it, sometimes it's difficult to listen to a beautiful baby out here in these doggone streets. I get it. But they don't be knowing how to pick them, though. They don't. We see the evidence. Hell, you was born. Threw it right back and hit you in the chest with that right there. We know that people make rash decisions. We know that people make messed up decisions. It's not just women, it's also men. But like I be trying to point out to a lot of you good people, when women make bad decisions, it destroys nations. I heard that somewhere before, I think on Fox News or something like that right there. But I heard it somewhere. Hell, I might have heard that there from, no, I can't even say, I don't want to put that on, buddy. I'm going to leave that right there. I heard it from somewhere. Say, hey, sugar, Littleton, North Carolina, and they bitch say, pressure check. Say, just want to hear you say, now turn your Bibles. That's what's up. I ain't did that in a good little minute, huh? I got to get back to it. Bam. Guess what we finna start off with? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so they got two stores. We got an update then. All right, cute. We have an update around here in these streets. Listen, for those of you who was on twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show, and those of you who was thinking about going over to twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show, out here, we have 172 followers. We're trying to get up to 175 followers by week's end, but hopefully we can go on and get these three new people today. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It don't cost you nothing. Go ahead on and treat a player fair out here in these streets, or treat me better than you treat yourself, and go ahead on and go around there and follow a player. Again, it don't cost you nothing. You ain't gonna lose nothing. You ain't gonna gain nothing, but it helps me out. You know, and you care about me. Let me just say you love me. Support is a verb. Support is an action. Love is an action word. Y'all got to do me a solid. Help a player out. Say working on this Juneteenth. What is Juneteenth? What? Is it Juneteenth the day that I think the people in Texas had done found out that they was free? So Negroes had done found out late that they was free. If I'm not mistaken, it ain't their fault. Damn it, they just didn't know. Juneteenth officially Juneteenth, a national Independence Day. Oh, it's labeled Independence Day. Is a federal holiday in the great United States of America. It is celebrated annually on June the 19th to commemorate the ending of slavery in the United States. Why in the hell do we want to celebrate that? It was also called Jubilee Day, Emancipation Day, yeah, Freedom Day, Black Independence Day. Well, I guess we can celebrate Black Independence Day because in July we is gonna celebrate Independence Day. But was we really independent? I don't know. Say, will I need your advice? Can I start my STD Friday on hump day? Well, we don't want to mess it up. We don't want to mess it up because then we would have to change the saying of we're supposed to protect ourselves from Saturday through Thursday. So if we just hold off, let me just hold off for almost like another 40 hours or something like that right there. Hell, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, get off. It'll be Friday. That's what's up. You say, are we independent now? No. I don't. No. No, we pretty much not. The celebration is festivals, parties, parades, and church services. Observance, African American histories, culture, and progress. I can agree with the progress thing. Emancipation Day, Honor America Days. That's what's up. Emancipation of enslaved people in the great United States of America. Got it. And I'm here to tell you that most black folks have no idea what Juneteenth is. A lot of us, we did not even much know our history as black folks. We only heard about like a few of them, like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who wanted to integrate. Shit like that right there. He had a dream. And now we all suffering from his dream. I don't want to say suffered. Because he also realized, which they would never play that on national television, his last speech. They won't do the last speech thing to where he felt like he was leading his people into, I think, a burning house or something like that. Right? They will play that I Have a Dream speech because it's an all-inclusive thing. They won't tell you that the man was like, damn, I think I just messed up. They won't tell you that right there. Oh, hell no. We're not going to do that right there. But we also learned a little bit about Malcolm. We learned about Martin Luther King and Harriet Tubman and Rosa Parks. And we damn sure. Do y'all know that we learned more about Jesus? Than we did about black folks trying to make a change? Y'all do know that. This is in darker hue households, in case y'all don't know. Yeah. This is where it come from. We know more about Jesus than black folks who fought for freedom. Isn't that funny? We learned less about the people who took it upon themselves to fight for their freedom and their rights. And in order to fight for your own freedom and your own rights, you have to have a mentality of nobody's coming to save you. Come on, Willie, you're preaching now. I was just finna say, open your Bibles. I was just finna do that right there. But you know I gotta go to the church, and this is why they gave us the church. Because they wanted us to believe that that there is a Savior, and the Savior is coming, and you will get yours in the afterlife. Yeah, I know. It's heartbreaking. I get it. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $2 super chat. He say black folks in chains in their minds. He say never be free. Facts. All day. Shout out to Prophet May for the $2 cash app. Say another day of shooting, stabbing, and mayhem. Yes. Especially in the darker hue communities. We have a lot of our older folks. A lot of our older brothers and sisters who have that savior mindset. And with a savior mindset, you cannot even teach your children to do it on your own. Oh, but then they start to get slick with it. You can do it, but you can't do it without God. That was the slick stuff. Because prayers without works equals nothing. They tried to, or they attempted to, push you to be great. The sad part, they push by telling you you can't do shit on your own. Without the Lord, you just can't do. Which is strange because when we look at our lives, every decision that we make, we do it without God. When you decide to go to Walmart, you decide to go to the gas station, you decide to pee in that baby, you decide to put on a condom, you decide to drink that liquor, you decide to be on the essential products, you decide to do your hair like this right here, you decide to cut your hair like that right there, you decide to go put in that application, you decide to work half a day on the job and go back home, you decided to make up a lie of why you cannot go to work. You did all of those things without God. Shout out to Fifi for the $5 cash app. Say happy 7th birthday to my granddaughter Robin. Happy birthday, Robin, the 7-year-old. Listen, live. And stay a child as long as you can. Stay a child as long as you can out here in the doggone street. Because once you become an adult, you're going to be like, wow, I should have stayed a child out here in the doggone street. Congratulations to your granddaughter. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, right. You decide to blow in that baby. Yeah. You did all that. You you decided to put too much cut on the heroin with fentanyl. You did that without the Lord. But you can't do nothing without God. So shout out to Juneteenth. Shout out to Juneteenth for the people who did it. And did it without God. I'm not saying that everybody did it without God. I'm just saying for the ones who did it without God. The ones who put their life on the line and was like, hell no. Enough is enough. The joke is over, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Why that wasn't pushed on the people. You can do it yourself. Do y'all understand if that would have been taught to the masses of dark and you folk, you can do it yourself. There is no savior. Y'all understand where we will actually be? I'd probably be sitting on that yacht right now. Got to be more careful. Lamping. Pooting in the wind. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't rich because of I was taught that there was going to be a savior. That's a joke. I'm just saying something. Black people don't even know that we used to not be able to eat vanilla ice cream. Say that's probably the reason I eat chocolate ice cream. It's crazy though. It's crazy. And that's one thing that a lot of black folks we just don't get credit for. Do y'all understand that black folks gave their lives up? They fought their asses off. Guess who get the credit for that? Guess who actually get that credit? God. So with no matter what positive you do, if we always going to get a credit to somebody else, then that will tell the people behind them that why should I do something great? Ain't gonna get no damn credit for it. Makes no sense. Just saying. Say, question, Willie, do you believe in something bigger than yourself? I don't understand. I don't want to answer it wrong, but I can tell you like this. I am a non-believer in the theory of God. I respect you, God, though. I like your God from the first. I like your God from the first book, from the first half of the book. That God in like the second half of the book, I'm still cool with him, but it sounds like he hadn't got soft. After years had done passed by, they added another piece to the book, where they added a whole bunch of books to the book. I'm just saying, I appreciated the God that didn't play with y'all. If I told you to do something and you don't do it, dead. You know what I'm saying? I liked it, that God right there. You know, Say, Willie, why don't you believe in God? Well, because I've like read it and studied it and all that fly stuff right there, and just common sense, and I'm not saying that people don't have common sense, but my common sense and questioning and all that fly stuff right there, and the fact that we just don't have proof, that just really throwed it out for me. I pointed out a lot of times that if somebody hadn't told you that your little Lala was out here cheating, you would hesitate on leaving her, but if you showed a video that she was cheating, getting smashed, you'll leave her faster. Why? Because now you actually have proof. See, somebody could tell you something, but there's nothing like having proof. And I think that there should be proof by now. It's 2024. 2024. Do y'all understand that? Oh, well, hell, I can't even use that as an analogy. But we're going to go on and leave that there alone. We're going to leave that there alone. We're going to keep it going because people did not come around here to be preached to out here in these streets. You came around here for the news. Am I correct? I understand. We'll talk about that right there just a little bit later. Yes, we will. Now, where do we want to start? Because we got a lot going on. Bam, we're going to jump out here with this right here because I done talked y'all an extra 7 minutes, and I was not supposed to do that right there. Remember yesterday that we were talking about decisions, and that's something that we will continue to talk about because that's what we talk about around here at the Willie Williams Show. It said the Lord gave us free will, and you choose not to believe. You're right. I did choose not to believe. Because I don't think that God should be something that you should believe. I think it should just be a fact. I just think you should just have evidence to where, I don't have to believe in God anymore. There is a God. I think that would have been so much easier. But I'm just a mere human, you know. Who am I? Like, I don't, just saying. Just saying. Here we go, y'all. We have a situation. We have domestic love. We have a domestic love situation. A real domestic love. Real super. Woo. Watch this. An Arlington suspect was an ex-boyfriend placed a tracker on his ex-girlfriend vehicle, and he met up with her at a park. Here we go.
I'm proud that they took the decisive action to stop the threat and to save her life.
The police chief in Arlington is praising his officers who shot and killed a man they witnessed stalking and shooting his ex-girlfriend. Police say the woman is alive tonight because of the officers' actions. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. Police released still images from the dash cam of the officer who arrived at a park to see 42-year-old Shannon Boyd shoot his ex-girlfriend. The woman previously reported that Boyd followed and threatened her in the days leading up to the shooting. Fox 4's Alex Boyer has the very latest.
Boyfriend followed her around there to the park. I don't know why she at the park, but like I had to say like a few days ago, there's only like 2 reasons that we is at the park. To fandangle and the fandangle. You know what I'm saying? You say in the Bible, God told his people to go to war, and after you kill the men, go into the women and make them your own. Yes. Cut their hair and pare their nails. Yeah, that verse. Yeah, that's in the book. It really is in the book. Go ahead, go.
Alex.
Hey guys, the shooting happened in this secluded park. The police chief today said that the suspect used a tracker to follow the woman here when he carried out that crime. Now, we've learned also today that the two were in a long-term relationship and had broken up months before the shooting.
This officer-involved shooting was an end result of a horrific domestic violence incident that involved a man who intended to kill an innocent woman.
It was at Red Cane Park, located off South Cooper Street in Arlington, where a 40-year-old woman nearly lost her life on June 9th after police say her ex-boyfriend followed her there and shot her multiple times. A male friend who drove separately was there too when 42-year-old Shannon Boyd.
42-year-old Shannon Boyd. This the player that she had them pick. She at the park, and she had a friend with her at the park.
Seen here in a mugshot from 2008, pulled up behind them.
She had a mugshot from 2008? Oh, she picked the dude who already had a mugshot. I could just be a little traffic stop or something.
Then told the male friend to leave.
Oh, my bad. Stopped it. He pulled up with a gun and what?
And then told the male friend to leave. Fearing for his life, the friend did as Mr. Boyd instructed. Good. And called 911 as he left the park.
Chief Al Jones says 3 Arlington police officers arrived within 4 minutes. This dash camera video released on Tuesday shows Boyd in the distance and the victim, whose image has been blurred. Detectives released only still images of what happened next. The chief saying he understands the need for transparency, but not wanting to traumatize the victim any further by releasing the full video.
So they don't want to release the video so it don't traumatize the victim any further. Well, my thing, if you don't want to be traumatized about a video, I don't have these degrees out here. I'm like, I don't have PhDs, but if you don't want to be traumatized by the video, guess what you should not do as an adult, because she's grown. Watch the video. If the video's online, you should not be searching for the video online about what happened to you if it will traumatize you again. I don't know why y'all be out here playing like we children. Y'all act like the adults is children. We need to see this type of footage.
They were pulling into the parking lot. They saw Mr. Boyd display a handgun and fire 3 shots at the woman. The officers immediately exit their patrol vehicle, and 3 of them fired their service weapon at Mr. Boyd, striking him. In the video, you saw Mr. Boyd fire the 4th shot. We believe he may have been trying to shoot himself, but missed.
None of the officers were injured. Boyd, who has a lengthy criminal history, died from his injuries. Investigators found a tracking device on the woman's car, which is how they believe Boyd knew where she was that night and on previous occasions.
What they just said about him? What they just said about Buddy?
4th shot. We believe he may have been trying to shoot himself, but missed.
None of the officers were injured. Boyd, who has a lengthy criminal history, died.
He has a lengthy criminal history. So she picked a criminal and then be surprised that he put a tracker on her and shot her.
Died from his injuries. Investigators found a tracking device on the woman's car, which is how they believe Boyd knew where she was that night and on previous occasions.
Those officers got to the park as fast as they could. I'm proud that they took the decisive action to stop the threat and to save her life.
And, you know, just hours before the shooting, Chief Jones says that Boyd showed up at a restaurant and pointed a gun at the woman before taking off. Detectives were in the process of getting an arrest warrant for him when that other 911 call came in. At this point, the chief says the woman remains in critical condition.
Do y'all understand how important meat is to this woman? Did y'all just hear what they said at the end? I'm going to show y'all how important that meat is to this woman.
As they could. I'm proud that they took the decisive action to stop the threat and to save her life.
Watch it.
And, you know, just hours before the shooting, Chief Jones says that Boyd showed up at a restaurant and pointed a gun at the woman before.
Hours before the shooting, he pulled up at a restaurant and pulled that fire on. I kill you right now. Guess what she did? Continued with her day as normal and went to a park to meet up with a dude. It's after a gun got pulled on you in the daytime. Where you should have been at night? I'm confused. Why would you be outside and you just got a gun pulled on you in the daytime? At a restaurant, you didn't think of, well, how the hell he found me at the restaurant? You ain't thinking through. Hell, how's he tracking my movements? You ain't thinking no, nothing. Well, I'm going to the park at nighttime with a new man. Oh, a friend. Decisions. We have choices. And that baby made her choice. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hoe. I ain't even sit around here and act like I'm upset because he done shot shit out of little mama and then try to knock himself off. It's her choice. I know. Damn it, I know it's difficult and we be wanting to protect these beautiful babies out here in these streets. I get it. I understand. But we can't. We can't protect them. Listen, you can't protect what you can't control. I've been saying that there for years. Can't protect what you can't control. Remember that. The reason that we can somewhat protect our children because we have control over our children. Without us, they don't eat. Like we have dominion over the children. Yeah. They tell us that we can't have dominion over women, so hell, hell, you as an adult, you got to fend for yourself. But them doggone decisions, though, have you in a situation, and now she's shocked and she recovering. She's shocked and recovering. I can't take y'all serious. Moving right along, I ain't gonna much hold you. Damn it, we done had a shootout, or you people done had a shootout in a beautiful community. Y'all done had a shootout in a beautiful community. Over 100 shots fired. And they're saying that this is the young people. Here we go.
So much tonight. Richland deputies are looking for more people involved in a wild shootout that took place at a northeast Richland County pool in broad daylight. Our Walker Lawson joins us not far from where those shots were fired.
Holy crap.
Residents at the villages at Lakeshore in northeast Richland County are still in disbelief after gunfire erupted Tuesday night.
You could call it a shootout because that's what it was.
At a press conference Thursday morning, Leon Lott showed a video that shows the chaos after multiple people opened fire near a pool. Lott said deputies have recovered 75 shell casings of different calibers. The investigation has revealed there were multiple shooters involved and close to 70 to 100 kids hanging out around the pool, many who did not live in the community. He said one of the suspects used a long gun to fire at others. Lott showed a weapon that was recovered. Lott said it had an illegal modification, so the gun would fire multiple bullets just by squeezing the trigger once.
You say this is ridiculous because this is a nice community. Yes. Yes, they have a community pool in their community. Most of the people who went around there don't live around there.
Just one person was hit and received minor injuries. 2 suspects, including a 17-year-old, have been arrested, but more charges could come. Leon Lott says this falls on the parents in the community to help stop activity like this.
Shout out to an adult who put the blame where it's supposed to be at, on the parents.
If you got a teenager, go search the room. Go search the car. Go search the backpack. Find the guns that they've got. That's your responsibility. Because if you don't, then your son may end up being the picture, that next picture I show up here, or your son or your daughter may be the one that I'm talking about who's dead.
Courtney McQueen lives feet away from the pool and says his wife and daughter ducked for cover.
She had got herself and my daughter down in a tub getting down, but we took a shot to our garage, and it came through 2 walls, and its final destination was in my office.
All residents we've spoken with say this has become a sight all too often. Just last year, another person was shot and killed near the same area. They say things need to change.
I think they should drain this water, throw concrete over it, get rid of the playground altogether.
The issue's right over.
To get rid, take the water out, put some concrete over, get rid of it altogether, and damn it, and they want to take the playground away.
Here at the cabana, so I think that's the main issue. Is that?
Hold on, because it says something about the cabana. Go ahead.
The playground altogether.
The issue's right over here at the cabana, so I think that's the main issue. Is that having that? Yeah, they need an outlet for kids. I understand that, but that outlet doesn't seem to work.
The outlet don't seem to work. Now listen. I don't think that they need to take the water out and put concrete in it, because them people, they pay a HOA fee, and them people, they bought their homes in that community, and that's a community, or their community, pool and playground. I think that they need to gate the community then. They need to really gate the community then. They need security for their entire community. You don't live around here, you can't come around here. That's the way to stop it. It's really a way to stop it. Stop allowing people who don't live there to be able to enjoy y'all amenities. Stop it. This is the problem with people. They don't want to take They don't want to be hard on crime. Like, they really, really don't. I don't get it.
Again, that was Walker Lawson reporting. The sheriff telling us tonight this is an ongoing investigation. They're asking anyone with video or Ring doorbell footage of the incident to come forward. You can do that by taking it to the sheriff's department, or you can call Crime Stoppers.
So if any of y'all know something, y'all go ahead on and tell. Y'all go ahead on and tell, especially if you live in a doggone community. The sad part is the people who live in the community is not telling. That's a problem. The people who live in the community, who live with their mamas and their damn daddy, they not telling who the problem is.
That is a hoodlum. That is a monster.
Back that up. And I bet that they try to call my brother in blue racist. Watch this, watch this.
That is a hoodlum.
That's a hoodlum.
That is a monster.
Monster.
Somebody who's got a gun and he does not care.
That's right. He a hoodlum out here. Somebody gonna call them racist. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Alfred for the $2 super chat. Say, I just said that Willie say gate that joint. I'm trying to tell you something. The community have to invest. Hell, they already paying HOA fees. They need to be able to supply a gate around the community.
County Sheriff Leon Lott sounding off at a news conference Thursday after Tuesday night's shootout at the Lakeshore Village.
Yes, they monsters, they thugs, they all that fly shit. Yeah.
Officials say nearly 100 teenagers ran for their lives when the shooting started near the community pool.
Look at this. Look at this.
The Ring camera video from the neighborhood captured the terrifying moment when 3 groups of teens opened fire.
And they shooting around this beautiful Chevy. Beautiful brand new one too.
When the shooting started near the community pool.
Don't let me see you shoot no Chevy.
The Ring camera video from the neighborhood captured the terrifying moment when 3 groups of teens opened fire.
You see these kids running. The terror, not only those kids that are there, but the people who are home.
Yep.
This is their homes.
People's inside their home decide to buy homes around there in that good community before you people. Before you people decide to come around there. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. They say, Willie, did you really think that the people that don't live around there were uninvited? Oh, no. Oh, they was invited. Hell yeah, they was invited. They was invited by the people who, come on now, we got like cousins and friends who stay in that community. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, come on, y'all. We finna have a get together. It's the summer. And then mayhem breaks out.
And you got bullets coming through.
According to an incident report, when deputies got to the scene, 2 victims told them that they were at the neighborhood pool when they heard gunshots and started running. Officials say the 2 victims told deputies they didn't know what started everything or who was doing the shooting. But multiple video angles from the neighborhood show the cars the teens with guns were driving.
We've got 3 different teams, Team A, Team B, and Team C, that are running around the Northeast Columbia that are doing stuff like this. We've had 2 shootings at the Falls community that in some way is going to be related to these shootings here. If you've got a Ring camera, surveillance camera, contact us. Let us look at your footage that you've got.
I'm going to put this neighborhood as a upper echelon community. Yeah. And it just need to be gated.
Somewhere it's going to be related to these shootings.
Them people got an HOA and a community pool. That's an upper echelon community right
here.
there.
If you've got a Ring camera.
Watch this. This is the pool. This is the community. All of this is the community. So it's different interests. Different interests. I think I'm saying that there right. This is the pool, and they was going around a little circle thing. There need to be guard gates. That's all they have to do is put up the guard gates and a few gates along the side so people can't just run and just come like through the woods to come inside of the community.
Surveillance camera, contact us. Let us look at your footage that you've got.
And you know what's crazy? Black folks live in the community. But like we saw a player who was holding his daughter and talked about his wife was in the house and they ducked down inside of the tub. See, those are the type of black people that is buying the homes in that community. Those is our good blacks right there. Good blacks who want to have something.
We won't put you in
the rest of them monsters. Got to get them the hell off around there.
Danger, we won't put you in jeopardy, but you know, you've got to help us.
Tuesday night's shootout is the second shooting at the Lakeshore Village neighborhood pool in the last year. A 19-year-old was killed in a shooting there last May, and the sheriff is calling for parents everywhere to get more involved in solving the gun violence crisis.
That means that these is minors. If we're talking about the parents need to get involved. It's the youth, and it's you people. It's y'all cheering.
Standing there crying because he's a good boy. Where was Mama and Daddy at when he was out here doing this?
I'm sorry I stopped him. Here you go, pimp.
Involved in solving the gun violence crisis.
Standing there crying because he's a good boy. Where was Mama and Daddy at when he was out here doing this?
That's right. All that goddamn crying and hollering. My baby was a good baby. No. Your baby was a shooter.
Where they're at. Okay. So the community needs to see this.
According to the sheriff's office, this case is far from over and many more arrests are expected. The pool here at the Lakeshore Village has been closed, according to the Richland County deputies. If you live in the area where the shooting happened and have a ring video footage from that night, deputies want to hear from you and want to see that video. In Columbia, Masharia Adams, Watch Fox News, local first.
Stay up to date.
It's a damn shame. I'm going to let them say that little piece just one more again. About how good your baby is.
Crisis.
Standing there crying because he's a good boy. Where was Mama and Daddy at when he was out here doing this?
Ooh, sweet words coming out of player mouth right there. Want to hear that dumb shit? My baby was a good baby. Baby was a shooter and a killer at the same doggone time out here in these streets. But listen, and then dog, you folk be surprised when other races of people don't want to live around you and they don't want you living around them. A lot of people is still upset about white flight. Mitch mad about white flight. Y'all mad that white folks don't want y'all mad that white folks don't want to live around y'all. And as we know, all of us not bad. I get it. But there's too many of us that is bad. And we can't say that we don't have bad people because even we don't want to live around our bad people. We mad at other people who don't want to live around us. I just don't. Oh, can't let this one go. I even got to separate this video right here. Yeah, but listen, man. Listen, Linda. Something wrong with dark youth, folks. I know, Willie, not all. I get that dumb shit, but it's too many of us who is okay with what's going on. There's too many of us who is still in the mindset of we don't tell, we don't snitch, we don't do that dumb shit. I want to see these people get. I be wanting to see, like, if we got to hold somebody accountable. Somebody need to be sat down for like 100 years. Just start giving people just 100 years just off the rip. Yeah. They gonna try to get that time back, and then we can cut the time to about 7 years or something like that. But let's just throw out these high ass numbers. Damn it, we give you 100 years. You can do your appeal and all that fly shit, and then we can work them 100 down to like 7.5 or something like that right there. 20-year probation, something like that. But if we throw out, watch this. If one judge throw out to a minor 100 years for openly shooting, you will see that on all social media sites. You'll see it on all social media sites. There will be so many conversations about how the hell you give a minor 100 years just for shooting a gun. And then the next minor, 100 more years. And the next one, 100. Then you mothers may start talking to your babies. Maybe your mothers will start checking the rooms. Maybe your mothers will stop raising your children in these dilapidated areas. Maybe, I don't know. It may work, but even if it don't work, we got the shooters off the street though. I got a wonderful story for you good people. We have a 16-year-old that's been charged with the murder of a 4-year-old. Y'all heard me. We have a 16-year-old charged with the murder of a 4-year-old. Remember yesterday we did a story about the 21-year-old who had done knocked off his 15-year-old girlfriend? All right. Okay. Just play that back in your mind. But watch this. We have a 16-year-old charged with the murder of a 4-year-old. Here we go. Here we go. Now watch they hit me with a doggone commercial. Watch it, watch it.
Old in Evansville. 16-year-old Christian Gonzalez is the boyfriend of 23-year-old Destiny Rhodes, whose daughter died after being found unresponsive on Friday.
Say it again, pimp. One more time.
The boyfriend of
Hold on.
16-year-old Christian Gonzalez is the boyfriend of 23-year-old Destiny Rhodes, whose daughter died after being found unresponsive on Friday.
So a 16-year-old has a 23-year-old girlfriend who have a 4-year-old baby. Go ahead.
Evansville police say they arrived on scene to find 4-year-old Octavia Aquino unresponsive at the Spring Valley Flats apartment complex. Eyewitness News' Emily Blackmar has more.
Case of extreme neglect. The Evansville Police Department believes a 16-year-old boy is responsible for the death of a 4-year-old girl.
Staff and officers were able to see a lot of bruising on the child, especially in the neck area. Also human bite marks, which were found to have come from the mother's boyfriend, who is 16 years old.
So the 16-year-old boyfriend, what's happening? Christian, his name Christian, right? This is hilarious. Why is you biting a 4-year-old boy? Or a 4-year-old baby? Why are you doing that?
That teenager, Christian Gonzalez.
Christian Gonzalez, and this is Destiny. Destiny got a mullet. Oh, wait, they both got a mullet. Y'all play too much in 2024.
Is now charged as an adult, accused of murdering Rhodes' child, 4-year-old Octavia Aquino. Authorities found the little girl unresponsive at an apartment on Spring Valley Road last week.
He bit that little girl.
She died after a few days in the hospital. Gonzalez is legally a minor, and police say until today, they haven't been able to talk to him.
We haven't been able to speak with him, so we haven't gotten his story. But from what witnesses have told us, he played a big part in it.
Octavia's mother, Destiny Rhodes, is also facing neglect, causing death, and violating a protective order with Gonzalez.
She violated a protective order. So somebody put a protective order. Oh, maybe his mama and or daddy put a protective order against her. Against the 23-year-old. They put a Hold on. There was a protective order against her from her being able to be around him. He's a minor. Shouldn't she have been put in jail? No?
Neglect, causing death, and violating a protective order with Gonzalez. Rhodes told police the teenager is her boyfriend, and they have been living together.
And they live together. Can somebody tell me what state is this in? Because I was looking for it. I was thinking about it. I don't know. What state is this?
She was charged with contributing to delinquency of a minor, which is a level 4 felony, since he also had a felony pending for his escape. So they've had history here. He's been reported missing multiple times. So after that occurrence, he was transported from YCC back up to Fort Wayne. Again, she went to Fort Wayne, brought him back down here, which kind of led into this event happening here in our city.
That baby went to go pick that meat up. That baby went to go pick that meat up and brought him right back to the crib. What state is we in, y'all? Can somebody tell me? You saying that it's West Virginia or it's Indiana? Which state, y'all? We need to know the age of consent.
In Evansville, Emily Blackmar, Eyewitness News.
Evansville. Where is Evansville at? Somebody hurry up and text it. Write it. Evan. How you spell Evan? Oh, all right. Evansville. You say that is Indiana, right? Got it. We're in Indiana. Indiana age of consent. Indiana age. Age of consent is 16. The legal age of consent for sexual activity is 16 years old, as stated in Indiana Code 354249. Yeah, this means that anyone, and this means anyone under the age of 16 is legally unable to consent to sexual activities, even if they give verbal or written consent. It's also generally illegal for someone over the age of 18 to have sexual contact with someone under 16 even if the minor is over the legal age of consent. Confusing as hell, but it's 16. It's 16. So for her to have had a protection order placed on her, in my mind, she had to be dealing with him when he was 15. Just in my mind, and I could be completely wrong. Because he wouldn't put a protective order on himself. He would have not gotten a protective order against her when he wanted to live with her. Like, it's really not making no doggone sense. Shout out to Doc for the $5 cash app. Say peace OG, say Juneteenth. On in this hot weather. For real though. It's hot outside today. But this just goes to show. Huh? Mm-hmm. You say that they look like kinfolk? They look like kinfolk just a little bit? Okay, all right. Old Destiny. Got you old youngin'. Oh, she's a map. She's a map too. She is a map because he's under 8. Well, are you a map if you in the state that the age of consent is 16? Is you consider, well, because I did also say that I do believe that they was together since he was like 14, maybe 15, maybe since he was 14. She couldn't find nobody else. He said they kissing cousins. He said, hell yeah, she's a map. That baby is a map then. So you choose him. Decisions, and yes, God gave you choices. She chose to deal with a 16-year-old who bit her baby, who liked to bite 4-year-olds and shit like that, and contributed to the death of your 4-year-old. That's what's up. Whoo! That's what's up. So she caused her child's death. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Her decisions caused her 4-year-old's death. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That baby like her man, though. But listen. Notice, they also did not charge her with statutory or nothing, you know. I don't know. It's these people doggone life out here in these streets. Listen, give yourself the pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the midday news out here. We finna go around to Humble because we did not go to Humble yesterday at all. So we're going to Humble today. Got a good little story for y'all. Over there is already open in case y'all want to go around and go there now. Go around there right this moment. Need your support, like I always say. Players prostate cancer awareness around here in the YouTube street. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm Miz. And thank y'all for going around there to twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. We're trying to get the numbers up. I really would appreciate the thumbs up and all that and the help to get the numbers up. We had 290 likes. We should have been over 300. We should have been over 300. 300 shouldn't have not been that hard because we're almost the 400 people who was watching the play around here in the doggone street. Damn it, if you like what you had done synced it, go ahead on and subscribe, share, hit the notification bell because we round here 12 o'clock Monday through Friday. We go to Humble 1 o'clock Monday through Friday. Try to bring y'all all this doggone news. We really do. Until us as dark you folk go ahead on and point out that we got some dark you folks that need to be removed from either the community and or the planet, we will always be lumped in with being a bad group of people. It's just how life goes. So, you ain't got to be no snitch. Just go and tell on somebody. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm going to see y'all over there on Humble. Humble starts at 1 o'clock. I'm out of here, man. Oh, wow. I finna do the wrong thing. Hold on. I was finna play the wrong doggone thing and knowing I can't play that right there. What am I doing? Oh, and I did see a lot of you good people. I saw a lot of you good people, religious questions and talking about God and all that stuff there. Can y'all bring y'all questions on over the Rumble? Or I will answer them over the Rumble. I just didn't want to spend all that time doing it over here on YouTube. So just bring your questions over there on Rumble. I got answers. I got answers and stuff like that right there. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. See y'all over there. It starts at 1 o'clock. Link is in the descriptions. I'm gone.